Hello. Today I will show you how to do a calculator with C Sharp. So we begin with the icon on the um, top left corner. To add the icon, we just need to select the form, and then in properties here we can find um, a property called icon should be here, yeah. So and we click this button, we can pick a um, icon for the application, and then to change the name of the app, we just need to find the text right here. Like here is Stephen calculator, we just need to change it, then the name of it will be changed. After that, there should be a minimize and maximize button on the top right corner. But if uh, we we don't want it, we can find um, the maximize box and the minimize box here, and then we change it to false. Then it will gone, like it's true now. And then after I change it to false, then it's gone. So to make the calculator cannot be resized, like I cannot resize the calculator here. To make this feature, we just need to find the form border style here, and then we just need to change it to fix the dialog, and then the whole size of the calculator will be fixed. So let us talk about the tabs right here. It is a tab control, and to change the names over here, we can find the property which calls tab pages here, and then we click this button, we can change the name of the first tab through here. So like here I use calculator for my first tab, and the second tab I change it to about me. And so in here I just use a text box to display the results, and we have two buttons right here, two radio buttons. The first one is standard and the second one is scientific. So the result is like this, standard, and if we change it to scientific, we have four more functions displayed. So how to do this feature? And for here, I just first change it to default checks. Like here, I just change the checks to true right here, and then the button will be checked in the beginning of the application. And also I create an extra space at the beginning right here, and then I add four more buttons here. And when the form is loaded, I just decrease the height of the application so that the default application will be like standard, and then there are just a standard calculator. And once we change it to scientific, we can see the 4 extra functions here. Like, so when the scientific radio button is clicked, so I add a logic here. If the button checks, then the size will increase by 100, and this means the font size, and the tab controls means the tab inside the form. And also, if the standard button is checked, then we just need to decrease by 100, and also the tab control. Then the results will be like this. And then we have a dark mode. Right here, first I add a group box as well, and I add a checkbox and a label here to make this dark mode. In the code, I just add a if else logic here, like if the button checks, then the tab back color, the tab about me, and this means the form color will also change to dark gray. And if the button is unchecked, then we just change it all to white, like the result is like this. Checks, unchecks, and also if I check this about me, we also change the color. So after that, we can start with the numbers here. So these are from 0 to 9. I first change the display text here, and also I change the name of the button. This one is for coding. So for if you click into here, you can see the button 0 on click. Then the logic will be like, if the text is already 0, then if I click on this, then it won't be changed, because but if we use 9 as demo, if the text already 0, then we just replace the 0 with number 9, and else we just add an extra 9 after it, so all the others numbers will be the same. So we can make this, keep adding it. So with this if else logic, if we keep on click 0, it just show 1 0 here. And after that, we have a point here. The logic will be like, if the text results already contains a dot, if not contain a dot, then we will add a dot after it. Otherwise, nothing will be changed. So like here, if I press 9 and dots, then we add a dot here, and then like 0 1 2, and then we keep adding dot. It just do nothing because we already have one. And for the negative positive and negative button, the logic will be like if it already contain a dash, then we just remove the dash in front of it. Otherwise we just add a dash in front of the text. And so we have a clear button here. So the logic just like I have 4 fields declared at the beginning, the first value, second value, and the answer. These are all decimal. And I have another field called operation, which is a string. This is to store the operation sign like plus, deduct, or multiply. So whenever this 4 button is clicked, we will store the text. We will first convert it to decimal first and then store it in the first value, and we will, if the plus button is clicked, then we will add a plus sign for the operation, and then we will empty the text so that the results will be like if the plus is clicked, then we'll show nothing here because we will need to enter the second value. So the minus just same, all the other minus, multiply, and divided, their logic will be same as the plus. So then whenever the equal button is clicked, we just need to store we need to convert the decimal the text box text into the decimal first and store to second value, and then we need to check the operation. Like for example, if it is plus, then we just need to sum up the first value and the second value, and we store it to the answer, and then we just need to convert it to string and display it to the text box. So the result should be like 100 plus 100 equal 200. So if we click the clear button, we just init every value in first. We init the text box value and the operation and the first value and the second value to 0. And then we have the 1 over x function. So if we click on this and then we click 9, it will show the results of 1 over 9. The logic will be like we click the button first, and then we will clear the text and then assign 1 over x to the operation and the first value to 1. And after that, if we press equal, we just go to this case here, which is use the first value, which is 1, we already assigned it, and then over the second value. So for the logic of woods, is pretty the same. We just convert the text to double and store it first. Then we just immediately convert the use the math.squared function um, to to get the result and then display it on the text box. So it will be like 81 and then square root and it's shown 9 here. So after that we have 4 more function here which is the first one factorial. The logic will be like we just first assign 1 to the answer and then we convert the text in the text box to integer and then we store it. Then we start to we use a for loop to calculate the factorial and then we just use multiple and equal and then we get the answer and we just convert it to string and assign it back to the text. And then we will get the results like 4 factorial 4 factorial, it will be 24. And then we have the power of 2. We first convert the text to decimal and store it into the number, and the results just use the number to multiply by itself, and then we got the answer and display it again. So which means like 9 and power it will be 81. For the third log, we just store the double. We'll convert the text to the double first and then store it. Then we just use the log10 function to get the answer and display it. So like create first and then like log 100 log you show 2. Then we have a pi here. We just need to change the text to pi. So just like pi, we can add another pi on it and then add equal. So these are all the basic functions of the calculator. There is some special case which like 0 cannot be divided, so we have some rules apply for divide here. If the second value is 0, then we just show a message box to prompt the user to re-enter the denominator, which is like 9 divided 0 equal, we'll see a message box here and we can re-enter the denominator, so it's 1.9 here. So after the calculator we have a about me tag here. So for the top left corner here, I add a picture box. Like I can add an image here. In the property, we'll find image, and then we just click this button, and you can import any image you like to it. And then I change the size mode to stretch image so that I can resize the image. And for this section, I use just a text box, and I change the font family here, and we can change the font family or style or size, whatever we want. And yeah, these are all my calculator. Thank you.